Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, well, maybe not boys and girls, but nerds and geeks, people with small dogs, big dogs with small people, we are back after, about 3 weeks?
Give or take?
Give or take 3 weeks. Hi, we're back. Ho ho. And
He's back. I'm still on vacation.
We don't know when he's coming back. Yeah. So we're here, I think.
We're as here as we're gonna be.
Yes.
Like it or not.
Yes, we are here as we're gonna be, and I'm here with my handy frappe.
And homemade candy.
Homemade candy, props to my mom.
Good stuff.
And, yeah. Holy crap. It's like, we gotta catch up here.
We've missed a lot.
I know. Well, first of all, I want to apologize to you invisible people.
You guys.
Because I did not tell you about Titanfalls.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the Titanfall game?
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
I know, but they
we
missed
didn't
the
talk
beta.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
For what it's worth, it was only on the Xbox One. However, when the game comes out, it is supposed to be on 360,
and
the
PC.
Xbox One, and the PC.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I get the PC version because PC guy.
Yeah, same
really?
here.
PC Master Race. Oh.
I have a client that he just placed an order for the most epic gaming machine.
It is. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's got it's an AMD machine. It's got 8 core, runs at a nice steamy 4.2 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM, upgradable to 16, 2 terabytes of hard drive, and oh yeah, did I mention the motherboard does RAID?
On the side of, you said Steam, and I got to thinking of Steam games that I play.
Love Steam.
It's awesome.
Oh, I know.
As you know, number 4 and I have been playing 7 Days to Die off and on.
Yeah.
For months now, because we got the alpha.
Right.
And now that it's actually properly on Steam and all that, we have it through there. So, I've put plenty of hours recently with the newest update in.
Oh, yeah?
I wish I could have live streamed it, but I didn't feel like doing it by myself. But then number 4 has been busy with work too, so. But I gotta say, the game has gotten even more fun.
Really?
They've added more things to actually craft in it. They've actually started the process of smoothing out the actual terrain generation, so it's not as blocky anymore. The next actual full-blown update should have complete smoothness for the terrain. Should have random terrain generation, so no more preset map like it already has. Caves and all sorts of stuff like that. They've added an armor system. The crafting system. Yeah, the crafting system has gone up to the point where they have a forge now, so that you need to use the forge to actually make proper metal. Then you can make different molds for different types of metal, like brass and iron being the main one, and lead. Because you need that lead. You need the lead and the brass for the guns. So.
Oh, so you were actually crafting?
Yeah, you can find guns, and then you have to disassemble the guns to use the parts to make molds for the parts.
Nice.
And then you have to fill the molds with, metals and all that.
Right.
In the forge. So you can now craft guns. So finding different guns, or finding a certain amount of certain guns early on is kind of important. It's important that you don't combine them to fix a gun too much in the early stages. Like the easiest gun to craft is probably the pistol. It's only 3 components, and it's usually easy to find. Well,
only 3 components. Yeah.
No, that only means you have to break down 3 separate pistols. You only get 1 component per gun you break down. That's what makes it tricky. The sniper rifle is like 5 components, and it's a harder gun to find.
So you gun people out there, yeah, apparently this game is not for the avid gun lover and whatever, you know. Well, unless you just like playing shooting shit, but if you're
Shooting
if
zombies,
you're like
deer,
my fiance's brother, he actually worked for Red Jacket in the New Orleans area.
Nice. Yeah, so it's like, you know, it's not all the components, obviously, but it's a game.
Yeah, I know. I just
and
had
it's
to be.
you never know.
Smart
You never know. It's still in alpha stages.
Hey,
They might add more. So, but yeah, I think
can't fire gun because no firing pin.
that would be intense.
Yeah,
I'm assuming with the random terrain generation that they're probably going to make the map generally bigger. Probably. I haven't seen anything official to state that yet, but I know it's something that has been in the works for planning of it. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully I'll be able to do a live stream sometime soon or something, recording. I don't know. Still working on finding good software for things.
Yeah, so people, if you know of good software out there,
let's get specific. Video software, video editing, video recording, like screen recording kind of stuff. That's what I need.
Yeah.
I need that because, well, being poor and
ugly
and all, I don't know.
Yeah, guys, if you want better quality and stuff like that, you can sign up to be a sponsor for us. I'm not even kidding. Like, it would be great to have sponsors.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm too
Well,
old for
I mean, because.
I can't do pup dog eyes.
Oh, come on.
The beard doesn't help.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the beard. The beard, dude.
The beard is awesome.
I didn't say it wasn't. I
Alright,
just
good.
said it doesn't go. It just doesn't work with puppy dog eyes.
No. Anyway, on another spot of entertainment, we talked about it a while ago about doing the Bean Boozled Jelly Bean Challenge.
Oh no!
Don't think I've forgotten about that.
I was hoping.
Actually, I specifically haven't forgotten about that. We still got to do
Why
it.
do you think we haven't done this for a while? I'm waiting for him to forget.
Oh, it's not going to be that easy
Kidding.
because I have the jelly beans at my house.
Shit!
Yeah.
No.
I've already done the challenge with my brother.
Oh.
I tell you what. For the fun of it, I know I said that I'd let you off the hook for a few of them, but I'm thinking it'd honestly be more fun to just try them all. They're not as bad as you think, but they're still kind of awful. Oh, by the way, I won. 3-2.
Well, your brother is kind of a puss.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, we tried all of them.
Right.
But
as I said.
I don't get how that makes him a puss. He actually was willing to try all of them.
Right, but your brother is also awkward.
That's true. That's very
So,
true. Okay, so, that aside. Oh, that was probably the most fun my mom's had in years because she was sitting there watching and taking pictures of her phone the entire time. She got the biggest kick out of it.
Nice.
Oh, and yeah, barf one does taste horrible. And no, I have no idea which is which. Did not have opportunity to figure out how to find out which one's which. So, because it does take like 2 or 3 bites into it to figure it out. Yeah. You know what though? Honestly, dog food worse than vomit. I kid you not. It was horrible. And
That's not right.
I'm also changing the rule for us
Oh,
that
great.
you don't have to swallow. You can spit them out on will. So
Okay.
so that's because there is no way in hell that I want to swallow some of those things. Oh. Yeah,
That just gives me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it.
Yeah, more often than not, though, my brother and I both got the bad ones.
Hmm.
So, there's like 12 different colors. I was very disappointed. I mean, most people think, hey, I got the black licorice instead of the skunk spray and the black ones. No, I was very disappointed. I got the black licorice, so I consider that a loss. Because I hate black licorice so much.
Really? Black licorice ain't that bad, really.
I can't stand it.
When I was younger, I couldn't, but now it's not as bad.
Yeah, you know, you taste change and you get over it. For
True.
me, I just never got over not liking that stuff.
Yeah,
So
sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
yeah, it depends on the person. But yeah, it was gross as shit, but it was still fun.
Oh,
I
believe it.
It was hilarious, and there is video of it, and but we don't have it up anywhere right now. So
Nah.
So yeah,
That's so sad.
yeah. No. So inevitably there'll be video of us.
Because yeah. Although if there was a video of you and your brother, I'd so put that at the end of this podcast.
That would be funny. You know what? We'll see what we can do. He couldn't get it up to upload properly to his channel, maybe just because the internet in general being crappy there or something like that, because it's Ridley. So
Right.
you know, but yeah, maybe, just maybe, we might be able to. He was supposed to have sent it to me. I just don't know which email he sent it to.
Ah.
So I'll have to poke through and see if I can find it. And might have it. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe not. Don't know. He might not have sent it. So whatever. We'll see what happens. Anyway, but you know, look forward to us doing it eventually because
it could be. It will be entertaining.
It'll be all kinds of wrong, but
yes,
in a fun way.
In a fun way.
I know
which is our style.
Yeah.
Wrong in the fun way.
I know number 9 said he wouldn't mind being a part. We just got to find a time to be able to get us together to do it.
Yeah, because it's like I'm free Saturday and Sunday. You're not free Saturday, and I'm not free Friday.
Right, and he's usually free to come this way Friday. Maybe one of these Saturdays when I'm not overdoing Pathfinder, we'll be able to actually do it. Because I know our friend who's place where you hold Pathfinder at, your co-partner, whatever, of your technical solutions place. He's the one we usually hold Pathfinder at. We hold it at this place. He's moving soon, so there might be a time where, while he's getting things settled, we may not have a Pathfinder night. So we might be able to sit down and be stupid together.
Ooh, wait a minute. What's different than what we're doing now?
Oh, actually nothing. We'll be recording it.
I was gonna say
it won't be as long. I mean, for me and my brother, the challenge only took like 20 minutes.
Oh, well.
A lot of that was like gagging and taking drinks.
If it's 20 minutes, I say we live stream it as well.
That could be fun.
I mean,
right. We'll keep people in the loop, and when we're actually going to do it, we'll have it properly planned out this time.
Yes,
we'll actually work everything out.
Promise.
So we'll try to work everything out, see what we can do about getting that up and at it, and we'll do what we can. Maybe we might be able to pull off on a Sunday or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, we'll see what we can do, and go from there. But that leads me to another thing. Something I brought with me. Something I suggested. Okay.
Oh boy.
I was going through Myers this past... No. Not this last... It was last weekend. On Thursday or Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
I was wanting to do it for this past podcast, but shit happened. So, I found something. So we don't have to do this right now. We can do it towards the end of the podcast.
Probably be good, because whatever I drink, it'll taste like coffee.
Yeah, so we'll do it at the end of the podcast. But I found... well, it's not coconut milk, it's coconut water.
Coconut water.
Now, on our screen, that's like backwards.
Yeah,
but still,
but on your screen, it'll be forwards.
Yeah. So, will still be backwards, because we're always backwards.
Well,
we're back-asswards.
But
we
are.
Oh, sorry. With pulp. See it down there.
Oh, boy.
I have no idea how it's going to taste. I got it in the world food section. And...
might be healthy.
Might be. I got curious, and it was on sale, so I said, why not? And grabbed it. So, it could be fun. It could be horrendous, which could be fun for you guys to watch. So, yeah. Coconut water. That's going to be interesting or awesome. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Anyway.
I generally don't like the coconut pulp, But I like the taste. I like me a pina colada once in a while.
I love coconut in general. It's awesome. Tastes great. So, but in other entertainment news, something I don't know. I wouldn't call it more entertaining. No, something sad actually. It was one of the guys that played in the Ghostbuster movies passed away.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that was sad.
Harold Ramis.
Yep.
Wasn't it? Yeah. That was sad.
And also he's from Illinois.
Yeah, that's right. He is.
Yeah, he's Chicago.
So it's kind of heartbreaking to actually hear that.
I loved what was the other movie he played in? That was also Bill Murray was in it. They were in the army. Shoot.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember that, but I know what, like, I've seen the movie a lot, and
right. It's one of those movies you kind of grew up on. I'm pretty sure. We're older, so we have a lot of those.
Yeah, we tend to remember a lot of movies that, like, even my fiance has no idea.
You know.
And
it's things like that that make me feel old. Your business partner, his wife, is younger. She has never seen the Gremlin movies or The Princess Bride.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
We've decided that one of these days, after they move into the new place, we are going to sit down and we're going to have a cheesy 80s movie day.
I agree.
And we're gonna watch Princess Bride. We're gonna watch Gremlins, and we're gonna watch Tremors. Because she hasn't seen Tremors either.
No,
I know, right? It's kind of
serious.
It makes you feel old when you're hanging around with somebody that was born in the '90s.
Oh my gosh!
It's horrible.
People, if you were born in the '90s, watch some '80s movies.
Yeah,
they were good. Even like the new RoboCop. It was cool, but watch the old ones. The first one was cool too. I mean,
yeah,
I'm serious.
It was good stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of excited for a cheesy '80s movie night here.
I know, right? I mean, it's great now that she's like at least seen Ghostbusters and shit like that.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
but those are kind of.
She knows Ghostbusters. She knows Star Wars. So, at least I think she knows Ghostbusters. We haven't actually checked on that one. I'm going to have to ask and prepare to be very disappointed, I suppose.
And then look at my business partner and say,
I was shocked to find out he hasn't seen Princess Bride, and he's older than you and I.
What?
Yeah.
Well, not by much.
Well, yeah, not by much, but still. He's a couple years older than us, and he hasn't seen it. It's kind of...
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing, really.
I'm actually very disappointed.
Right. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, Harold Ramis played in Groundhog Day with Bill Murray.
Yep.
Analyze this. All the Ghostbuster movies.
Yes, he did.
Let's see here. Actor... Okay. Oh, he played in Airheads.
I did not know that.
Me either.
Me and some guys were talking about Airheads at work.
What, did it happen to be them, or?
No, we just talked about... It was slow one night, and we were talking about Stripes. That's what it was. People, if you want a good laugh, watch Stripes. If I'm serious, if you like MASH, the movie and the shows, watch Stripes.
Tell me, what year were you born, good sir?
83.
And that movie Stripes was made 2 years before you were born, and yet you still managed to know about it, but she doesn't know about... It's so disappointing. I mean, seriously, she makes me feel old. I don't know how he handles being her husband sometimes because of just those moments of like, wow, you just made me feel old as fuck.
Here's something else that made me feel old.
Go on.
I went up to the bar here in town,
Right.
Upper Tap.
Right.
I seen some people I knew from church. You know, they're an older couple.
Yeah.
You know, and we were there chatting and whatever, and I found out their oldest granddaughter is graduating college.
Wow.
Their middle granddaughter is just starting college, and their youngest granddaughter is just a freshman in high school. And these are kids that I've grown up with. Like, I know their parents, I know them, I know the family and whatever. And I just kind of stood there and I'm like, oh my god, that's the epitome of me feeling old, because it's like, damn.
I gotta tell you, the one that makes it sting the most for me is you've known my cousin, my little cousin,
Yes.
for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's will be good.
The middle one, my favorite.
Ah, yeah.
I'll say it on here, my favorite, because she's awesome, and she's put you in your place plenty. Just
It was entertaining.
It was. She nailed you. Good. Anyway, she just turned 17 the other day. And if I'm not mistaken, after this summer, she'll be going into her last year of high school.
Yep.
It's like, no. I wished her a happy birthday the other day, and I told her, like, you're not supposed to do this. You're making me feel old. You grew up too fast. This isn't cool. Stop it.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of feeling that way too. I'm like, what is going on here?
Time makes fools of us all. Oh, I mean, okay, we make fools of ourselves a lot too.
Well, yeah. But just like that one girl that she's just going into high school. I remember when she was 4 years old.
I can
4
it's
years
like, my
old.
cousin, man. I can think back to a time when she was in diapers. I was like, oh, that's not cool, man.
I
That's
know.
not cool.
I
I can think back to a time when her younger sister, and her older brother were all in diapers. It breaks my heart.
It don't break my heart. It just solidifies more for me that I'm getting older.
We have become more irrelevant.
Yes.
Suppose we picked a bad time to start doing a podcast then, huh? But, well, whatever. You know.
You know what?
This is our attempt to stay relevant.
Yes.
Help us.
Yes.
Yeah, but with that being said, though, also back to more entertaining stuff instead of us talking about how old we're getting. We did mention Titanfall earlier.
Yes. Titanfall looks amazingly awesome.
It does. I have seen.
If you have played the beta, comment or respond in video or whatever, because I mean, like, we kind of want to know, and me working third shift and crap like that, it's hard for me to get into a beta.
Actually, hold on. Let me start right there. Rooster Teeth, or Achievement Hunter specifically, I should say. They've done some Let's Plays the past couple weeks in the beta, so I recommend checking them out.
I love Rooster Teeth.
Check out Achievement Hunter's YouTube page sometime and look for Titanfall. Which, speaking of which, though, Titanfall will be dropping in just 2 days.
I know. And
Interestingly, on a friend of ours' birthday.
oh wow, really?
Yeah. She'll be 31.
Oh my gosh, wow,
Hmm.
that's nuts. And also, Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, they've recently started going ape shit with their beta testing, kind of like Star Wars Old Republic did for a while there. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, let's just start getting it out to everybody on the weekends.
Right.
I skipped mine. It was last weekend and I was busy all weekend. And B, I didn't give a shit. They didn't think I was good enough when I signed up for the initial beta testing. Why the hell should I care if they need my help now?
Yeah. I would have done it anyway, but that's me.
Okay, honestly, if I wasn't busy all weekend, I probably would have done it anyway too. So, I'm just being pissy. It is one thing that came to mind though. It's like, well, all of a sudden you want everybody to beta test it, but there are probably millions and millions of people that you guys turned away at first because like well, you don't meet the criteria. I had better chances, but
Yeah, probably. I mean,
well, no, I mean like there's actually a meter based on how much you filled out and what you clicked on in the application form
oh, really?
on how much of a chance you may have actually had,
Hmm.
which was interesting. So I had a pretty good chance, but still didn't get picked. That was kind of disappointing.
Yeah. But when you're trying to put out a game like that, and try and get bugs smoothed out and things like that, you really want, almost the best you can get. So
Yeah.
in that respect, I can understand it because that would actually be what I would do too.
Right. I mean, I do understand. Though sometimes there are those people out there that you wouldn't think of that's like, they can find a way to break your game.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm one of those people. That's partly why I was so pissed by it. I was like, man, I'm one of those people, I can break your game. You want me to find a way to break your game? I will break your game. Trust me.
I've seen him do it. It's
Eerie.
It really is. I'm like,
Glitches follow me in number 4 around like mad.
they
in some
do. They won't me, and then I'll be playing my game with your 4, and pretty soon it glitches. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
You had to bring it.
Halo games, online play. Oh my god. How many times, like in Reach alone, how many glitches do just like every Friday night when we get together and play? How many times did we find glitches in multiplayer? Sometimes it was like, most of the time it was a lot of the same glitches that keep happening over and over
Well,
again.
yeah, but still, and like with me, the game would drop me.
Right.
I like
It's the same thing to number 9 a few times too.
Yeah,
It
I
turned
know.
out to be his modem at home or something, but
well, and they say that about me, but I'm like, I've got a fiber optic connection about 2 blocks away from me. Just run more line.
when I actually got my
Give
newer
me
provider,
more throughput.
when I got my newer provider a couple years ago, they actually had to run a new line just so our house could get it, so just to get the internet and all that. So I think we're good. We got this.
Huh.
For number 4, he has the same provider, but it's like, I guess there's like so much traffic in the area that he lives here in town that his internet just runs like shit most of the time.
They tried doing that to us, and I basically got on the phone with them, and I go, look, we've been a customer of yours for, since 2003, I think, or something like that.
It's 2000 long enough.
Yeah. I said, right now I'm paying this amount of money for something that don't work. Fix it, or you don't have a customer. Well, we're on it. Well, when do you expect it fixed? Oh, well, we don't have a timeline. Well, I suggest you get one, or you're going to lose a customer.
Which usually isn't a good thing for a company to do.
No. And I did not want to be a dick like that, but it's kind of like, I pay you X amount of dollars a month to provide me a service.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and at one point they tried blaming my equipment, and they came in, looked at my equipment, and went, we are not touching that.
I mean, I can't blame them. I mean, if you came, if I showed up at your place and there's your equipment, I'd probably say the same words and walk out. I'm like, no, I ain't touching that.
God, I didn't even realize what I just said.
It took me a second, and then it's like, oh, it clicked. Equipment. Okay. There's another one. And another one.
Oh, shoot. So,
Equipment.
yes. So, So tell me, you trained with us a little bit today.
Uh-huh.
So tell the invisible people what you've learned so far.
Okay. Well, as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, that I'm interning for he and the other dude's company at the moment. First thing that happened when I walked in, I was reminded that I'm the intern by somebody saying I feel like coffee. Wasn't him. It was the other guy.
I only agreed.
Yeah. Changed. We changed intern to Padawan because fuck it, right?
Right.
And then I learned that in the computer business, just about everything can turn into a dirty joke, which I kind of already knew, but I guess I just really didn't realize how bad it was until you had, 2 or 3 people in the same room that were complete smartasses. So, and jumped on a pun as soon as we could.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, like, you were threatening to beat me with a hard drive. I was like, well, at least you wasn't going to threaten me to beat me with a 3.5 floppy. The other guy starts laughing.
Which I couldn't find, so actually I pulled out my 5 1/4 floppy. And then I had him give a computer a blowjob.
Yeah, that was a new experience, really. In that sense.
It was.
And that's what I learned as an intern. Sometimes you just gotta blow.
Yep.
So
He's picking up pretty quick. I think he's had practice before.
a little bit. I've blown a computer here and there, but this is why I'm the funny guy. I can keep the straight face. So yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
So interning is interesting.
Yes. Yes. Oh. While we're on the topic of technology, I am going to tell everybody that does not really get into reviews of tablets and things like that. There is a tablet of which I am going to say, do not ever buy. Do not ever buy. This is a Kobe. You can buy these at Menards and places.
Some catalogs.
In catalogs like that.
There's my mom, by the way.
I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I do like and a couple of things I really don't like. Okay.
Can you tell me something real quick?
Sure.
Why does a green candy taste like banana?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. I
New
think
discoveries.
it was supposed to taste like apple.
I thought so too, but it tastes like banana. Still tastes good.
Cool. Well, at least it tastes like banana.
Huh.
Okay. Alright, you guys know how on your phone, where is it? There we go, on your phone. This is your data port and also your charging port, right? This right here is only your data port. This up here, your charging port. I don't like that. You shouldn't either, because if that goes bad, it ain't good. This, on the other hand, is good. HDMI port.
No, I've never been using this specific one, so.
Right. But, and also, on this particular model, there is no, you can't actually zoom.
Sure.
So,
But it does have a front-facing camera.
yes, which is actually kind of cool. For $100, you get what you pay for.
Pretty much.
I recommend to anybody looking into a tablet not to get a Kindle Fire. They are nice. I'm not saying anything bad about Amazon. They do great work. I like the stuff they have. But and if you want, all you want is an e-reader and whatever, have that. But if you want an actual tablet, go and get a Google Nexus. They are they're really really nice. They're
Let me say real quick.
yeah.
What would you think about a Galaxy, like a Samsung Galaxy tablet? I haven't heard much about it. To me, I mean, we both have Galaxies. Yours is 4, mine is 3.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've looked at the tablets a little bit online.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a big version of the phone.
Yeah. Most of your tablets are.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm saying it's exactly like this, only probably a little bit more. I can't do it.
Right.
But
well,
yeah.
The thing is, though, is that you got Samsung. They make good stuff. They're quality hardware.
Indeed.
So I would say it's probably good stuff.
Cool, because I found like an S3 tablet on Amazon for like $250 that I was looking into.
Yeah, I wouldn't know why it wouldn't be a good thing. I'm a big advocate for SD cards. I know the Nexus, I don't think, has a micro SD, which for me I don't like as much. Just like, in what was I looking at? The Motorola X didn't have one either. No, it did. My bad. It's the iPhone that doesn't. I don't like that. The Nokias for Windows phones, they don't have them either. They expect you to use the cloud.
Speaking of SD cards, interesting enough, I stumbled across it on Reddit a few weeks back and just never got a chance to talk about it. Apparently, SanDisk, they're the more major SD card producer out there, along with many other things. Apparently, they finally managed to make a 256 gig SD card.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's awesome. That's where our tech is getting these days.
I've heard that. What I as SanDisk continues doing stuff like that, though, we're probably gonna see the prices of SSDs decrease, and SD cards in general decrease, because I don't know about you, but I like right now in this tablet I have 16 gigs of yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, can you tell words are hard for me tonight? I don't know why. Of storage.
Right.
Where if they had 256, I'd much rather have that in it.
Well, yeah. Anybody would.
Well, my point is that people are gonna be going, well, yeah, why not? Because unless you get something that is just kind of junky or something goes wonky with them, they last.
Yeah. They do. They really, really do. I think the SD card that I have in my phone, I think it's still in here. I've had it since long enough.
The SD card.
Micro, technically, but
the micro SD that was in my old Droid, I gave to my mom and put it in her phone.
Right.
And it's in her new phone.
Right.
And that was 09.
That was me vibrating, I believe.
Might have been me. It was me.
No, it was me.
No, I got 4 messages.
No, I'm more popular. Anyway, so yeah, SD cards are awesome, aren't they?
Oh, they are great.
They really are. I like the technology is heading down that path. It's actually really cool. Because I like technology. Because technology is fun. It's good to be. Okay, it's actually horrible to me, but I'd beat it into submission usually.
Oh yeah. I think what we're gonna see more and more though is that anyway. Sorry about that. I will actually take that and mute it. Customer and
That's important.
and girl, in which not as important.
Okay.
No, it's a friend of mine.
Wait.
And
Is she hot?
ish. And then there and
Okay, let's be more specific on my style. Is she cute? Would I consider her cute? Wait, even more importantly, is she single?
no.
I don't care.
I was gonna say not single, getting married.
No, definitely don't care. I'm cool with breaking up a relationship and all that for a girl, but I will not break up a marriage. That's just not right.
No.
Especially, even if they're already like at the point like I'm just gonna get married, not there yet, but we're working on it, almost there, kind of thing. I'm not doing it. Once they've hit engaged, they're out of my league.
I'm to the point of saying they did not say I do yet. I'm, that's kind
I can understand that, but
I mean, after a certain point you go, but engagement, that just means you're dating more.
that means you're dating with the potential to go further at that point. I suppose I can see where you are with that one, but I figure if they decide they already want to marry the person, then there's probably not much hope for me. Because there's probably not much hope for me in the first place.
Well, yeah, but
so,
I've always seen it like this. You either can try it, and it doesn't happen, and you go, oh, at least you tried it, or not try it, and go, damn, I wonder what would have happened if I tried it.
Well, if I do try, I prefer more dramatic, so I'd probably wait until, like, the wedding day, and come in on, like, a white stallion and say, I love you. And then watch her say, no, get out of here. And then me and the horse have to walk out with both of our heads hung low. Just saying. Might as well do it in good taste, right?
Why not?
Right. Be flashy. Who knows? Maybe she'll actually say yes because she likes your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And if you have a horse that matches her dress, perfect. He's got nothing. Nothing new there.
No. Oh, let me think. What? Oh, yeah. What was it? Man, there's a lot of different stuff going on in the news. We got planes disappearing. We got wars trying to start.
Ukraine.
We got Oh.
Oh, right. And apparently multiple people reported and videotaped a UFO over the Ukraine recently in the past couple of days.
Really?
Well, can't guarantee it's actually real, but that's the word around the web. You know how those things get sometimes.
If it looked like the Enterprise, it probably is not a UFO.
No, it was one of those like cigar-shaped ones, nice and silvery, and just one line, and easy to fake.
Well, I'm going to say that it did not ionize the atmosphere, so we're safe. And
as far as we know,
for anyone who gets that reference, you are awesome. If not, I'll tell you, it came from Star Trek 4, the probe.
I couldn't exactly pick out where, but I had an idea of Star Trek because he's a, one-note kind of guy. Yeah.
I could have called you a cadet.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have accepted it.
Well, and it still wouldn't have been as cool as Padawan.
That's right. Can't wait till I hit night standards. What? I'm always going to be Padawan?
Maybe.
I quit.
Damn. Nah, there's...
What's good is that there's no room for moving up.
There's always room for moving up.
Do not lose hope, young Padawan. Anyway, should we just do this now?
My face and... I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I find a lot of things disturbing. Your lack of faith is not one of them.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be most normal.
You know... Well,
All
we
right.
gotta shake this, or what?
That's a good question. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do not be confused with coconut milk. Okay, wait, hold on. Coconut water is a natural flavorful product. Natural flavorful product. It is refreshingly sweet and packed with nutrients and electrolytes. The drink, not to be confused with coconut milk, is a clear liquid from a young green coconut. Interesting.
Well...
Oh, it's from Florida. Okay. Ingredients: coconut water, young coconut pulp, sodium. It does not say anything about shaking up.
Okay.
It says please recycle. So.
Well.
Hey. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that does not smell right. Oh wow, that is
Interesting. How do... what would you describe that as?
I would just describe that as...
It's not bad, but it's different.
I think I would describe that as you know the taste of milk you get after eating like a sugary cereal?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but with a hint of pineapple. Somehow.
Acceptable.
That is strong, kind of.
It's alright. It's different.
That it is. A little weird to actually see like the pulp floating in the can.
Yeah, I know.
But
It makes me want to strain it out, but that's me.
that is
Different?
that is honestly about the best I can come up with. Is it is different.
Yeah, but...
Well, these are cheap. All right, that was something.
Our experiment?
Yeah, our challenge, our experiment, our challenging experiment. That was. I do not know what to make of that, honestly.
I don't know either.
I don't know if I like it or not.
I'm actually with you on that.
As weird as it is to say, that is a very neutral drink.
Yeah.
Huh. I am very confused. And I'm just gonna... Right. Moving on.
Yeah.
On to more news-related news.
Wow. What we got? We got, Putin trying to resurrect the USSR.
Putin!
And, we got Obama,
Putin!
yeah. Putin and scootin', and he's threatening to do stuff and things, and I hope that he doesn't plunge us into another war that... I mean, okay, I get it. Russia went into the UK and whatever.
Not UK, Ukraine.
Ukraine, my bad. It's
so
been
this
one
just
of them
in,
days.
Russia went into the UK.
Yeah.
Something new is happening, and what the fuck?
Pretty much. I'm apparently having difficulty tonight for some reason, and I haven't been drinking yet. I may crack a Guinness later.
Slight syllable malfunction.
Yeah. No, but okay, they go into into Ukraine. I know, right?
Yeah.
And the whole thing is I don't even understand what the point is, but of course I'm not keeping up too much on it. But they go in, and from what I saw, right now they're just kind of doing a like an occupation type thing now, and where their soldiers, you know, in the country uh, from Russia,
Mm-hmm.
and they gave the government till Friday, last Friday I should say, to surrender. You know, and Obama's like, you've I forget how they said it, but trampled their sovereignty or something like that, and whatever. And I'm like, dude, they're not fighting back. The government even retreated. You
Dude,
know?
why is Russia trampling their sovereignty? Oh no, I get it. Obama's pissed because they beat us to it.
Yep.
We wanted to trample their sovereignty. Sorry, Obama.
It's the only thing we can figure. No, but like I don't get it, and like I do get why Putin's doing it.
Putin.
I know.
I laugh every time I hear that man's name. I'm sorry.
I do too.
I'm sorry for the people in Europe who don't like that, but it's funny. Putin.
It's a name that you just don't
It's
hear.
funny to Americans.
Yes.
I'm sure he's a great man.
Maybe.
I don't know. To you guys.
I don't know.
He might be awesome
I've
to you guys.
seen pictures of his wife though, and I go, good man. No, but he
Yes, Putin.
I know, right? But I guess the thing is, though, is that he's basically seen America as really weak. It's the only thing I can figure, because, I mean, it's been quite a while since they've really tried anything, and apparently we're the only country really standing up to it. Germany is, because Obama said something about that we would do sanctions against them, and Germany basically shot right back and said, whatever you do to them, we'll do to you. And that right there should be a clue. Just back down. It ain't our fight. And I'm sorry, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
It ain't our fight.
We are not the world police.
Nope.
We do not need to be the world police.
We have tried, and in my opinion, we have done a piss poor job of it at times. Now, I agree that there are times that we need to get involved, but now is not the time. And especially when we have a president who's trying to cut back the military.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, he wants to get it back to where it was in the 1940s. And I laugh. Actually, number 4 and I both laughed, because if that was true, then almost all our resources would go into the military. Every single, it would be almost 75% of our money going to the government would go right to our military.
Yeah.
And Obama,
Bad.
yeah, well, it
Bad
should,
Obama.
yeah. No, I you know,
It's in my newspaper.
you heard him.
You think the Secret Service would shoot me if I hit him with a newspaper?
Depends on what kind.
Sunday paper.
Sacrilegious?
I'll take the comics out.
Oh.
We're good. Okay,
Yeah,
him
we're
with the-
good. And,
Duck.
duck.
Ghost.
Moo. Cow?
I figured we were on a farm.
Oh.
Oink.
Now, watch out. One of them cows could have an NSA agent in it.
thought all cows had an NSA agent in them.
Probably do.
Move on over. Hi, NSA. Thanks for watching us.
Yes.
Somebody's got to.
We
That's your job.
yeah. But it's too bad that you guys can't, like, you know, view us on YouTube like the rest of the world.
Maybe communicate with us. You know,
Instead
tell
of
us.
catching all of our data, you could just go to our YouTube channel and give us views.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Tell you what.
We're cool.
Tell us the name of the person that's watching us, just the first name, and we'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
So
Come
your
on.
name's Bill or Carrie or Richard or
Brittany.
Or Brittany, yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, anywho, that was our fun here.
Oh, you came with
No,
the
but that's actually getting even more and more light, really. They're finding out the extent of the tap of the NSA, and they have actually figured out that they have about 75 to 85% of the internet tapped or viewed or whatever you want to call it, and that's a staggering amount of data per day, because there's like
they must have some really good computers.
Oh yeah, they do. I've heard stuff.
And things.
And stuffing things. Stuffed crust is really good.
Stuffed crust is good.
I'm hungry now for pizza. Oddly enough, damn it. What was I saying? Oh yeah.
Something about stuffed crust and the NSA.
Yeah. So I want to take the NSA, right, and wrap them up in little.
I thought you just wanted to buy them some stuffed crust pizza so they leave us alone.
Well, that could be too.
Maybe they're just grumpy because nobody buys them anything.
Yeah, do you
guys?
Is that it, guys?
Maybe we should buy the NSA stuff and be like, you know, you did good, you can stop now. Thanks for all your hard work. Buy it.
I thought it was funny. I was watching Eli, the computer guy, on his daily blog, and he was talking about that, and he goes, and they're doing what they're mandated to do,
right,
which is spy on people. I'm like, okay, I get that, but we're turning into a police state. You know, it's like, when did my home become a prison? You know, we have police in a prison riot gear roaming streets at time, not around here, but you know, it's like, why, you know, like,
what has this world come to?
Well, I can tell you one thing: your kid and my kids will never know what true privacy really is.
Yep.
And we barely remember what that was.
Yeah, whole new meaning to danger wink.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like,
you know what a danger wink is?
No, I don't.
A danger wink is when you're sitting there and... Sorry for any of our more proper viewers, but I gotta say it. Danger wink is when you're sitting there fapping away, and then you yell out, "Hey, Mom, come here!" and see if you can finish before she opens the door.
Oh my God, no!
You need to read more Reddit. I need to read less.
That sounds like something that would be on Fortran. On Jan.
That is offensive to transgenders. Because apparently that's like a new movement online too.
Oh God.
Well, from stupid people.
I'm going to say you are not transgendered. You are
just remembered a question that I had.
Oh?
That I had asked number 4 at one point. Because I'm curious, because it was funny.
Oh!
Okay.
What? Homemade candy. So awesome.
Good stuff. Keep stuffing into my crotch. Okay. What was it? Oh, right. Now, did I ask you this one? I don't know. Tell me if I've asked you this one. Let me know. But if I haven't, I want an answer because it's funny. If you knew a guy that you got along with really well, right?
Mm-hmm.
That got a sex change and turned out to be looking like a really cute girl, and you still knew it used to be the guy. Would you date said new girl if they asked you out? If you got along well with them and all that.
I don't think I could. It'd be too weird.
Agreed. It probably would be pretty hilarious. I can't tell if it's an orange one or a red one. What is it? Orange or red?
I think orange.
Alright. Red one's burn.
Was I right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Gotta get to the powdered sugar first.
Mm.
Anyway. What about you out there?
Yeah.
Would you date him or her? It depends though. If it was one of those guys that's really girly looking, and it's like, oh, you can't really tell much of a difference in the look, maybe.
Nah, I'm sorry. You're still with man. Genetics are genetics. You know.
Not necessarily. I don't know. It's one of those things of you never know until it happens. No clue. So, and that is where my mind. What? That is where our minds go sometimes. I can't remember where I got that idea from. Oh, right. There's like a Minecraft mod author that is like a guy but wants to be a girl kind of thing. Which, more power to him, her. That's their choice. And if they like that, cool. But that just got me thinking one night when I was reading stuff about that. I'm like, I wonder.
I'm trying to think what
right.
else.
Um,
We're about 3 weeks behind on stuff.
Kind of sucks being 3 weeks behind. Next week, we should be up to date.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And, I actually seen a lot of cool stuff and, but I can't just...
I'm kind of to say, okay, let's do this one.
Yeah. We have to weed a lot of stuff out, and I even have to go, okay, I have 30 tabs of stuff open, and I'm not going to tell you guys all the 30 tabs.
Gambled and lost.
Aw. That's what happens.
It's like sucking on stained glass, minus the blood.
The burn.
It was a red one, so it does burn a little bit.
Yeah.
Should we just want to skip to stupid shit on Reddit?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I seen a car that I liked.
Oh.
Yeah, seen a 2014 Cadillac ATS.
I don't know what the one is exactly, but you said Cadillac, so good enough for me.
Yep, and it's believe it or not, the one I was looking at is 4-cylinder. So it gets like 33 or 35 highway.
Neat.
Dang.
Neat. Oh, a little bit from me, a little bit of it. I actually started DMing my own campaign now for Pathfinder Nights, so
Yeah, that sounds like it'll be interesting.
we kind of go back and forth. I think that the players like the characters, which is good. It's interesting.
Oh, I bet.
We've got 2 people in our group playing siblings, so
Nice.
because their characters bickered a bit here and there in the other campaign, which we're still doing. But I figured, you know what? Those 2 are really good at bickering, actually. I think I'm going to see if they'll be willing to play siblings, and I'll give them bonuses if they do.
Nice.
I give everybody bonuses based on their backstory. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
That's
I thought it'd be neat to do. So, a little bit of extra fun. So.
Mm-hmm.
So they agreed to be siblings, and within like the first real event where everybody was there for the campaign, it ended up at one point where said younger brother character pissed off older sister character, got punched once, took a decent amount of damage, then got bit later. they're both a humanoid. Well, not human. They're both like a bipedal fox race.
That's the married couple.
No. It's Amy is the sister, and number 4 is the brother. Yeah.
Real.
'Cause
Okay.
they both were looking at the same race, and they were thinking about playing. And I'm like, okay, you guys can be the same race, but I'll give you bonuses if you're siblings.
Wow,
It's been entertaining.
I was gonna say that's got to be entertaining.
Yeah, the first event was really funny, and they've stuck with the role playing for it pretty well. So it's good.
Nice.
Our other DM, he's playing too. He's playing a fallen deity that lost his powers. So that's interesting. We've got his wife who's playing the what's the word? The introvert alchemist.
Oh.
So
Wait, what?
she's that's not the right word, is it? Yeah, it's introvert. Her character is basically doesn't like dealing with people, very quiet, tries to stay out of people's ways and hide in the lab kind of thing.
That's
Introvert, yeah.
introvert melancholy.
Yeah, maybe not melancholy, but introvert, yeah. But yeah, she plays the introvert alchemist. And since she played that character exactly how I was hoping she would when she mentioned it, I gave number 4 an extra bonus job, actually, is what it is, bonus job, of tormenting her character from time to time, picking on her.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. In the first one, where everybody was there for it, number 4's character was trying to steal a bomb from the alchemist, like, the entire game. Or at least that's pretty much the entire game. And finally managed to slip his hand in her jacket to grab something out. Our alchemist rolled a percentile. He ended up not getting the bomb. He didn't know it. His sister comes up, pissed off because she just spotted him stealing.
Mm-hmm.
And he throws it at her, expecting it to be a bomb, and expecting it to damage her, but not kill her. He knew it wouldn't kill her.
Right.
Instead, it ends up being an elixir of shield. So it shielded the sister instead of hurting her. And then she turned around and bit him.
Right.
Now, normally with the alchemist class, that kind of thing can't happen. Normally, they're elixirs specific to that class, not actual like potions from the alchemy craft skill, like the actual class alchemist. Normally, their potions and elixirs can't be used by others unless you had the infusion discovery, which we start at level 2. So every 2 levels is when her character gets a new discovery.
Interesting.
So I figured I found that out and I put it out there. I'm like, look, you should try to get the infusion one. That way, if you make a Cure Light Wounds potion, you can hand it to somebody and it'll still work. Because normally she could hand it to somebody and it'd just go null until it ended up in another alchemist or her hands again.
Right.
So, because I knew a little bit about the alchemist because I had studied it because I had considered wanting to play one at some point. So. But yeah, so it's an interesting campaign, and then the other guy, he's playing a noble thief. He's part rogue and part ranger, so he's really sneaky and really good with a bow. And,
so does he?
If you can't keep his character busy, he goes out to steal something.
I would have pegged him to be a go off and drink something.
No, surprisingly not his character.
Wow.
His characters do not really drink that much.
Because I know which guys left, and this guy drinks like, well.
If you guys, if you've seen some of our videos, you've seen him as Charles, the one we did the one we did D&D with on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that was fun.
Because everybody else has gone home or to bed, and we had nothing better to do.
Yeah,
we were awake.
I was
for a while.
Yeah, for a while.
But you started calming down and passing out in your seat, so.
Yeah.
So we sent you to bed, and we finished the one shot.
I remember that. I remember waking up for my turn, and you guys are like, "Yeah, you were asleep." I'm like, "I was."
Yeah, you were out. Go to bed.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah. I think that's probably the closest thing I ever had to a hangover. I had. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I had. At least I had a lot. You know,
I won't say you were shit-faced, but you were drunk. Yeah, you weren't shit-faced, you weren't plastered, but you were drunk. Not heavily, just enough to be considered drunk.
I was enough.
Yeah, enough to be considered just at the limit of drunk.
Yep, I was like right there. But the thing is, like, I've gotten to the point where I know where that limit is, and I stopped. Ever since St. Patty's Day.
Which is also coming up soon.
I know.
Oh, God, he's going to want to get together, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Irish car bombs, here I come.
Irish car bombs, son. Staying away from that.
We were at the bar in Pontiac, and we go there after work. They open up at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Isn't that nice of them?
Yeah. Well, you know, the people getting off work, they want to wind down and whatever.
Yeah.
And so, last Friday, not the last Friday, but Friday before last, my fiance and I, we both go to the bar. And they got slot machines. Like electronic,
nice.
Yeah, electronic slot machines. She wins $700.
That's not fair.
I know. And then, yeah, I was like, man.
You know what I could use that for?
And I had people asking me what I wanted to drink, and I said, part of me wants an Irish car bomb. And I had some cat workers going, Irish car bomb, what's that? And I told them, they're like, we don't like Guinness. I go, yeah, you like that piss water you're drinking. And they're like, what, Bud Light? And I go, yeah, piss water.
Okay, Bud Light, yeah, I like regular Budweiser. Fuck Light.
Yeah, no,
Fuck Light.
No, I like the Black Crown.
No.
Black Crown's, ow.
I like straight Budweiser for actual beer. Don't give me light shit. Light shit's shit.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Charlie Horse?
Yeah.
Charlie Horse!
I've been getting them a lot lately.
That's called old age. I'm sorry. It's time for us to have our midlife crisis.
Wow, I'm not even midlife.
Well, you never really know when, I suppose.
Yeah, so. I guess.
I should have, if I was going by what I thought I was going to live to, I should have had my midlife crisis like 4 years ago. Because I'll be lucky if I make it past 50. Hey.
You lose a little bit, you know, stick with the company, and, you know.
Let me stop right there. You're under the assumption that I want to make it past 50. I can't imagine myself living that long. Because I don't want to imagine living that long. It seems like it'd be boring being that old. I mean, no offense to people who are that age or older or younger, but still older than me. It just, to me, the way I am, it just doesn't seem like it'd be entertaining enough. And how about entertainment?
Well,
we do this.
Oh, speaking of entertainment, I seen a movie that came out a while back, but I finally seen it. Elysium.
Oh, what'd you think of it?
I liked it.
It was pretty good.
I mean, it wasn't like the best thing I ever seen.
Yeah.
But I thought the premise was interesting.
I saw the ending coming.
I kind of seen it too.
Yeah, it was kind of easily projected.
But I liked it. I want to build the space station. I mean, but actually, when I seen it, I went, they built Halo.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. I went, are you kidding me? It's an open atmosphere. They fly in, and you're there. It's Halo.
Yeah.
You know.
I know what you mean.
But I still thought it was pretty cool. And
oh, that reminds me, Halo. There's been word that there's going to be, I think, 2 separate Halo releases this year.
Oh, great.
Now,
they're going to do Halo 5 and Halo 5.1.
No, Halo 5 is apparently supposed to be one, maybe. The other one is rumored to be Halo 2 Remastered. Yeah. Yeah. Kinda.
No.
Yay, Microsoft. Yay,
No.
I'm sorry. Halo just hasn't done it for me since Bungie actually let it go.
Know what I'm waiting for?
Hmm.
Destiny.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that should be coming pretty soon, I think.
I know.
No, is it soon or is it in the fall? I can't remember. Yeah, you're right.
It's in the fall.
Which, looking forward to.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of seasons, I'm looking forward to, spring actually finally getting here.
Oh, man.
It's starting to show its head.
It was like 45, almost 50 degrees today.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I can drive around and, like, not winter coat and windows down.
Yesterday around like 1 o'clock, it was just above freezing and snowing slightly. Like,
excuse me.
My heart,
Yeah.
I can't take it. It's getting so confused.
I'm going
up, down. Mother Nature, you're a bitch.
I told one girl one woman at work, we were talking about that, and I say, I think Mother Nature just needs to have the shit fucked out of her. And
that or she is PMSing like crazy.
Yeah, about that.
Mother Nature, you wintry whore.
Something.
Wintry whore triggered something. Go on.
Yeah, definitely not related to that,
Oh,
but
okay.
I got a ticket the other day.
I mean, go on.
Yeah, I not so proud of it. I was doing 93
Where?
on 66. Now keep in
For
mind.
those who don't know, that's a 55 speed limit.
Yeah. Now keep in mind that I have an '08 Impala, and you don't feel how fast you're going.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to justify it now.
It's
You
true.
gotta keep an eye on that stuff. If you know you can't feel how fast you're going, you've gotta watch. Not forget.
I know. And usually do, but I just woke up. I was going to work, and there it was.
Excuses.
No. But that's just kind of made me stop and think, and I'm like, well, because I do speed and whatever, and I'm going, well, I probably shouldn't do that anymore.
I got a little bit of a on the road story. Technically, it happened on 66 too, coming from Bloomington. So opposite direction, heading toward same place basically. It was the other day when I bought these. I was out grocery shopping and all that, and I was on my way back. I went with my mom because she was grocery shopping for her place too. So, we just do it together to get it out of the way. Nah, I like spending time with mom. She's fun.
Right.
So, anyway, we turned on 66, and just one asshole after another kept passing us.
Mm-hmm.
And one dipshit almost caused an accident at an intersection right after they passed us. They barely made it back in front of us before they hit another car, so we came close there. And I was just getting more and more pissed by the time we got to Towanda, which is the next four-way intersection there that comes from 66 and whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had bought some Doritos Mexican soda at Myers that day, and I was heavily considering whipping the bottle at the next son of a bitch that passed us on that road. I was heavily experiencing road rage, and I told my mom keep an eye on my hand so that it does not go for that bottle that I just put in the seat behind you, so that I couldn't reach it anymore. But I was really heavily ready to do it. Back was going to the window.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Yeah. Because it was the next one that crossed us was a van. It's like, oh man, there's so many windows.
I know, right?
I could do it without hurting them. I could aim to hurt them. You know, like, Mom, past them. I'm gonna whip this at the driver from here. Yeah, she probably wouldn't have done that, but because my mom's a good person and I'm not. But you know,
you heard it.
I'm very evil, vindictive, and vicious. So you know,
Well, you can be.
especially the vicious parts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a big kitty. Whatever.
Meow.
Anyway, let's hit up Reddit right fast because there's an interesting one on here, and then we'll probably call it quits because we're at a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, without leaving the room you're in, what's the most illegal act you could commit in a 10-minute time frame? So, in this room, the shop, you have 10 minutes. What's the most illegal act you can commit?
Look at child pornography.
That's not exactly where I'd go with it, but that's an understand. I mean, that'd be.
Not that I would ever do something.
No, I know. I totally agree with you. I'd never do it either.
Something I could do.
But that is probably the most horrific thing that you could probably come up with.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with murder, but I think yours wins.
Yeah.
Because that's not like just illegal. I mean, that's like horribly morally corrupt. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it could be illegal to kill someone, but I could be doing it in self-defense. At least
right.
That's like more morally acceptable. But
yeah,
that would be. Wow, that did not go as well as I was expecting. I was hoping you'd have to think more about that one. I mean, I suppose if someone could deliver a monkey in the next 5 minutes, we could do something. But
yeah. Monkey in the treehouse?
No, we're not doing that again.
Oh.
Okay.
But I want to do that experiment again.
Right.
Hey, I can't help that the treehouse didn't survive.
Right. Wait, what?
What? I didn't tell you the monkey came through perfectly.
What is the most racist situation you have encountered? Let's see here. At Pathfinder yesterday, me, Charles, Amy, and the other DM. We've mentioned the name anyway, right? Yeah, we've said his name.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't
Phoenix.
know.
Anyway,
yeah.
All us white people were sitting around watching the movie Friday yesterday. Phoenix's wife is black. She comes walking in, looks at the movie, looks at us. You guys are watching this? Charles kicks in. Why? Because we're white. Now, I'd like to make note that Phoenix's wife is probably the whitest black person I've ever come across in my life.
Yeah, no.
In the sense that she is black, but her attitude is totally white. So,
yep, absolutely.
And so we joke about this shit all the time. So.
Yeah, it's perfectly
She sat there and told us that we all look alike, which is hilarious.
And we're like, we do?
I'm sexier than he is.
What mirror are you looking in?
One of those funhouse mirrors.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I'm sexy and I know it. That's all I'm saying.
No. See, I'm sexy, in the gay community, even though I'm not gay. Last I knew, they were really into bears right now, so... I mean, it doesn't do me any good, but maybe I could get some compliments in San Francisco or something.
Right.
Make me feel better.
And yet,
Sorry, gay people.
there again, I'm thinking about our experiment with the monkey in the treehouse. I think that could solve so many
Poor
things.
Bobo.
Oh, I couldn't believe Bobo.
That poor treehouse never stood a chance.
Oh, not at all.
What we name the monkey?
I forgot. He ran off. It was sad.
What is the most useless thing you have memorized?
I don't know.
What is this memory you speak of? I do
Memory,
not possess
what?
such a thing.
Memory. What are we talking about here? I mean, you know, I change mine out daily. Keeps me from burning
What's
up.
the funniest or most fucked up thing you've heard your significant other say in their sleep? That. What physical traits do you have that are unusual for your gender? Man boobs.
Hernia?
That's not really unusual.
That's not really a physical trait either.
No. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know. Monkey dick? I don't know. No.
I suppose that'd be fine for your gender, but not your species. Do you know what the difference between gender and species is?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
I'm just saying shit because I don't know.
Nope, gonna skip that one. That usually turns into horrible stuff.
What?
What is the darkest joke you know?
Oh God.
Oh, dude, those get bad. That's not the first thread I've read with
No,
those.
no.
Horrible.
No, we're not gonna do that one.
Reddit, what's one plot hole you can't get over? I know there's one out there that probably pisses me off, but I can't think of it right now. What is your most valuable possession and why? Oh. A pocket watch. It was my grandfather's. He wasn't the greatest person in earlier years before I was born, but I think he made up for his wrongdoings a lot with me and my brother. He looked after us, he loved us, he protected us with everything he had in him, even though he was like old as dirt in my young little eyes. He passed away when I was, oh God, I think like 7.
Wow.
So, but he was my hero back then and has been for years. So when my grandfather passed away, it had been decided years earlier that when she passed away that I'd inherit a bunch of his stuff.
Yeah.
So I got his flag from the military. I got
some
plaques, and I got the pocket watch. So that is probably my most prized possession.
Cool.
So.
Mine would be a gold ring with a ruby in the middle.
Fancy.
Yeah, I think you've seen it.
I think so. I believe you showed it to me.
And my grandfather wore that all the time. And you know, I don't know. And my grandpa taught me a lot of different stuff that, you know, I didn't really understand at the time, or tried to anyway, and I didn't understand it at the time, and you know, now that I'm older and whatever, I kind of wish I would have listened a little bit more. You know, and
my grandpa taught me it was okay to be a crotchety old man, and you didn't have to wear a shirt except for church.
No,
he lived by that.
No, my grandpa was the type of guy that he he just looked at a business opportunity and he took it.
Oh yeah, you could use some of that advice.
Yeah, and this guy had 3 wives.
Not at the same time, obviously.
No.
He wasn't a Mormon.
No.
Same time. Lucky for him.
And But, you know, he rebuilt 3 times. And each time he got a lot of money, you know, and like the third time around, you know, he wound up owning motels and things like that, you know, that he sold for a lot of money when a 55 went through.
Wow.
Because nobody was going to those anymore because everything was on 66.
Right.
So, and so when he sold, they were pretty much millionaires for quite a while. And he did sewing machines for years and years. And that's what my dad does, and that's what I've been trying to learn. But third shift schedule just doesn't work with me at all. Like the
You're a daytime person. You need the sunlight. Me, on the other hand, I'm cool with the moon. We get along.
I'd be fine if we ran 8-hour days.
Right.
You know.
You guys run like 10s, don't you?
Yeah, which is nice because you get a 4-day week and a 3-day weekend. That's awesome.
When they actually allow it. And there's some people that get thrown into work like every day of the week for 2 weeks straight almost.
Right, but I mean, but when that happens, that means overtime.
True.
I mean, like my last
For
paycheck
some people with bad health, like someone we know,
is not
killing him.
Yeah.
And he's too stubborn to step away from it. So there's a new beverage place, whatever the hell they're actually going to do out there. It's opened up outside of town. He's looking at that. I've heard. Now, this is just hearsay that they might be starting at like $18, $19 an hour. Do want job there. Yeah. I see that look on your face like, fuck where I work now. Why not work at a place that's just outside of our
You know
our
what?
small
I
town?
cannot say that because I would imagine people from work will probably see this, so
Fair enough.
I will not say that. But that would be cool.
It seems enticing to some degree, but you cannot guarantee what would happen anyway, so you might as well stick with the surefire thing of where you work now, right?
Exactly.
Word. Me, on the other hand, I don't have a job, so I'm hoping to say, fuck yeah, let's try it.
Do it.
Do it. Oh,
Do
wait, no,
it.
you don't do it, I do it. That way I have better chance of getting a job. You guys stay out of this.
Unless you want to.
He said it. I mean, I can't stop
I
you.
didn't say it. He said it.
He said it. There's nobody back there, but he
Wait.
said it. You can't see him, but he's there.
Yeah, another invisible person. Right back there.
There. Number 7.
Yeah, number 7 with the googly eyes.
Okay, I should be real specific. Number 7 is not a he, but
It's more of a it.
no, number 7 is a she. That's how I created
Oh,
her.
she.
She's there somewhere. I just can't see right now, and I don't feel like turning my back to the camera because I feel rude.
I actually think that she is in stealth mode.
Might be in the cabinet though.
I once found Wiggles in there.
Where is Wiggles? Did you move her?
I did.
Did you finally leave us?
No, she.
Yeah, we'll try to get Wiggles back next time too.
Yeah.
I haven't made out with her for a while.
Oh. Yeah,
She must
I
be
bet
feeling
she
better.
I bet she misses you.
Yeah, need to get a good boning in. All right then. So I think we've done enough damage to everybody.
We hope that we have thoroughly melted your brains.
Because we've certainly done it to ours.
Well, our brains were melted.
Well, at least in the process. The only problem is ours weren't like as solid as your guys. Ours was already like, just ice cream. Kinda. Somebody took the time to shape it, sort of, and then just melted.
Well, it was already melted. They tried shaping, but you know what happens when you try to plump water? It doesn't work.
It just sits to your fingers and it gets gross and sticky.
Yeah.
Well, not water.
And
but
not water. Ice cream. Ice cream does that. But if you do that with water, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
If you do it in no gravity or microgravity, then you can clump.
But we didn't have the budget for that,
No, no budget whatsoever. So
yeah.
we went with the next best thing, and that was the brain melting.
I've tried to replace it with ice cream cake and meatloaf, but it hasn't worked the best. The ice cream cake eventually melts and goes bad, and I just eat the meatloaf.
Well, later I'm gonna go replace mine with strawberry shortcake.
Valid.
I'm making myself hungry.
Yeah, me too. I kind of want another one of those pulled pork sandwiches now. Your mom is such a great cook.
I know.
I hope
Amazing.
I hope you guys can learn from her. Anyway, so thank you for joining us for yet another stupid
Yeah, what?
another rendition of the WREP Cast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Oh,
Oh boy.
all right. Thank you
Thank you.
for joining us for another wonderful rendition of the
You
WREP
have
Cast.
my babies. We'll have your babies.
Somebody's gonna have somebody's babies, and then somebody
blah
might
blah
eat them.
blah. Something with hard drive and a floppy drive, and
We've already done that joke.
something goes in a thing, and
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just described sex with a computer. So we'll leave it on that note. Thanks again for watching, and go have someone's babies at least.
yeah, have fun with that.
If you make it ours, it'll make me happy. It's been
Could be. You heard him.
Hashtag Lucy Love. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
Hashtag.
God, not that again.
Let's see. Hashtag winter painting. Cause, fuck it.
Sure,
Bye.
why not? Bye.
Trying to get up straight there.